Hey guys, how's it going? Got another interesting one for you. This here is the Maxon SD-9, which is short for the Maxon Sonic Distortion. As you can see, it looks very similar to the famous TS9, which is the Ibanez tube screamer. Maxon, built that for them, and they also have their own kind of versions of OD9s and other things like that. They're all kind of variants on the theme. This is a really neat one because Analogman takes this circuit, which already has a true bypass switch with the Maxon automatically. He does do some other mods in that realm, is why I highly recommend going to analogman.com and checking out the different mods he does. But this one specifically has the mid-range pot here that's been added. Makes a huge difference for cutting through in a mix. And I'm just going to give you a couple of sound examples, as I kind of screw around with the knobs here, so you can hear it, out of context, without a backing track to kind of fill it in. But here's what I have right now. I'm running a Vigier GV, which is a 2 humbucker guitar, but it has splitting capability, so clean. This is also going through a Lewis Electric Columbia reverb amp, which is kind of like a big Fender Princeton reverb, so it's more of a blackface sort of sound. Here's that guitar neck pickup clean. Here's a split sound. Sound. And I'm going to engage the pedal, everything with that up at midnight, I guess, and this is with the mid-range knob all the way off, because I'd rather you hear it kind of stock with everything straight up. And you can see there's a fair amount of gain that's been introduced, so I'm going to pull this down just so I don't blast myself. That's the level on the side here for the volume level, tone control, gain control, and then here's that extra mid-range, which again I have off. So this is both on midnight, bridge pickup. I just tame the reverb, or the treble on this amplifier a little bit, and then bring the reverb down barely to 2. A lot of gain at midnight. Let's just cut the gain back to like 9 o'clock here. And level up a little bit. Control back to maybe 9 o'clock. So let's hear that with the neck pickup. Might be a little muddy. That tone control's got a huge amount of sweep in it. Increases the volume incredibly. And this one, I don't know if there's something that he does to these when he mods them. Maybe he does something to that. I'll have to look into that. I mean, really, the big reason why I'm investigating this is for that mid-range. So let's bring it to a moderate level here. Let's start bringing this, I'll give you an idea of what that sounds like. And this is with, again, moderate, very small amount of gain. Which seems like a lot of gain. Now I'm going to bring in the mid-range. I'll just bring it up to like, I'll just bring it up a little at a time. Off. 12 o'clock. Drastically changes the volume too. That's got a lot of gain going on. By itself, I'm not super crazy about it. In a mix, I think it sounds pretty fantastic because it's in that right EQ. I'm going to bring it back to kind of a moderate place where I was liking it, kind of with the mid-range almost straight up. I guess the tone's kind of where it's at, and then I bring that gain up and this volume down. And this is kind of where I was liking it with the majority of single coil guitars and humbucking guitars. This guitar is pretty aggressive in some of the settings, so it's showing a little more gain than you'd hear with, say, a Strat or something. But take a listen to this. This is just volume cleanup. Just turn the volume back a little bit. Is me turning the gain up to give you an idea of where this thing can go. I'm going to cut the middle back a bit, cut back the treble a bit, bring the gain up to, so let's say 3 o'clock. So as you can see, there's lots of cool sounds in this pedal. I recommend trying one out. The only weirdness, like I say, is you have an incredible amount of gain increase with the way the tone and the mid-range function, and then the volume also jumps up drastically when you start messing with those. So you kind of have to to gauge that appropriately. But yeah, very cool pedal. Analogman modded SD-9 by Maxon. Ibanez makes these as well. The famous user, you know, that you would hear using these would be Scott Henderson, and he's inspired a lot of other people. Danny Rabin from the band Marvin was into these for a while as well. Another tremendous guitar player. But yeah, Analogman SD-9.